Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, home of the 12th man, and ready to cheer on the Texas A&M Aggies. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it on the outside. It's Burke. The Gators line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Aggies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
And it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that, a cornerback, that could do that in a game like this. But this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Catch in the middle, it's Allen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Might as well give it to him again. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Burke. Pulled down for the tackle.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Daniels. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Wide out in motion. On second down, they'll take to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
The Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. On the return, it's Williams. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Unloads it downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The play action fake. Caught close to the marker, it's Green. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires to the wideout. Saw a spot in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Auburn. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. To the ground with the back. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Grab near the marker, it's Green. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Quick completion to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. calls his own number. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Wegman. He gets it in! Touchdown, Aggies! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
This time, he's got his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. Makes a move. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Handoff from the gun. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Wegman. He makes the connection.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the returner will be knocked down. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Got it in the middle, it's Burke. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. They'll try the run. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Battiato. Gets it out quickly. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Got a man. It's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Leaves it with the running back.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. The short hands, it's Smith. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Tight end finds a soft spot. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Wants to throw. It's Gattiato. Makes the grab. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the 2nd half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in College Station. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
The Gators will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Gators decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Texas A&M going quickly. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Motion from the offense. To the air, it's Wegman. Using the quick game. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Owens. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Cal just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in Berkeley. They'll enjoy this one all week. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. First down for this offense. To throw, it's Spatiato. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And now this offense will take the field again. Dropping back, it's Battiato. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They'll try the counter. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. The Gators have their offense in high gear. Makes his connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Makes a connection. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Got his man quickly. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Gators with the 1st and 10. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Gators. Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 21, Florida 13.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He's got 59 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the junior was late on the release, and he threw it behind him. Texas A&M will have to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. The completion well past the sticks. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. They'll try the right side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Gators. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got a man. It's Smith. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. At midfield, he's got room. And that was a huge one that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here's the return from inside his 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To the air, it's Battiato. Working the middle. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Now on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. From the 33, it's 1st and 10.
That's a 33-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll give it on the counter. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The offense set for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Burke. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Now the play fake. Trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking downfield, it's Battiato. He's going up top here late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's taking a deep shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Line gets set, 1st down. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.